迫られた選択は破滅へのサイン混沌の世界へと飲み込まれるのさ一気にデッドラインそうここは宇宙という名のコロシアム命がけたサバイブさあ変われ青き翼広げつけて行くぞチェンジチェンジ熱く僕だけ聞こえるぜ平和を願う人々の声が俺を最強にするのさ泣けるぜ信じ合える鋼の絆は奇跡さえ呼び込んで決めるぜファイターファイター炎のファイター空を目を襲い大福の青太鼓から蘇り支配を狂う地に植えた悪魔そうこれは定めそれとも罪なのか報いを断ち切るチャンスさあ燃えろもっともっと熱くスパパパパパパパララ行くぞチェンジチェンジ風を与えろそうここは宇宙という名のコロシアムさあ変われ青き翼広げチェンジつけて行くぞチェンジチェンジスパパパパパパパパ行くぞチェンジチェンジ
Alrighty. Welcome on in, ladies and gentlemen. How's everyone doing tonight? I hope you are all having a fantastic evening. Tonight, we are going to be playing some more Super Robot Wars Y. Now, there we go. Now, I have done a little bit of the, I have done some of the side missions while off stream. Notably, we've gotten our hands on a fair few new units. So during one of the side missions involved me exploring a few different like alternate worlds in order to get my hands on some of the previous SRW protagonist mechs. Those being the Tyrannado Rex and Tyrannado, the Vang Nex and the Grand Vang, the Zelgard and the Cybaster. And then we also went and did a mission where I unlocked the Shin Asuka from Gundam Seed Destiny and the Force Impulse Gundam. That one involved us traveling to Orb to see how they've been faring with the aftermath of the events of Gundam Seed Destiny, which took place during the game's prologue. There's also Gundam Maxter and Gundam Rose, which I unlocked from a... How's the gameplay for this game? It's really fun. It's a cool, it's a really fun turn-based tactics RPG. I unlocked Gundam Maxter and Gundam Rose from a trip to America, where Chibity was set up by the government in order to try to take out Domon. But both he and George decided to join us on our adventure. And then I also got the Guren type special and the Nobel Gundam from a mission where turns out that Allenby and Callan were actually the security detail for Relena Peacecraft after this universe. So yeah, now we've got these two on the squad as well. But yeah, we're going to start things off tonight with the Campbellian Enigma. As Hyoma's team tries to find out why the Campbellians came to Earth, they meet a new enemy. How mysterious. A Advent residential quarter. Ah, man, it's a lot of work patrolling with the residential areas with this few people. Do we even have to do this? The city's perfectly peaceful. Better safe than sorry. Everyone's welcome aboard the A Advent, which means we might get some creeps in the mix. Fair enough, Callan. We need to be ready to chase down anyone even remotely suspicious. You say that, but what about them?
Huh? The hell are you looking at?
Yeah, okay, you've got a point there.
Don't be like that. These scary mugs will keep the weirdos away, you know?
Well, at least we have a few extra hands. We'll have a few extra hands once we get to Easter Island. That's right, the battle team's there. We're going to supply energy to surrounding areas, but we're also considering recruiting them. If Combattler V joins us, that'll be an extra 5 people. Have you met them before, Kira? Yeah, Combattler V stood with us against the Yoma Empire, and I helped them fight against the Campbellians. So that means you're friends, right? You could say that. Now, at least. Sounds like you have a bit of history. Their leader, Hyoma, can be pretty aggressive. We butted heads more than a few times in the past. Don't get the wrong idea, though. He's a decent guy. He doesn't stand for it when something's not right. He'll make a good ally. I promise. Is it true that he was in a biker gang before he joined the battle team? That's the story I think you should see for yourself. It was the Nambara connection that arranged our trip to Easter Island, right? That's right. Dr. Yotsuya is putting his trust in us. He's willing to lend us Combattler V as long as the battle team's fine with it. A lot of people think the A Advent is an army fighting against humanity's enemies. So without the Campbellian threat, we're basically the best place for it. By the way, what's the Combattler doing on an Easter Island survey team? I mean, it's just an archaeological site. I can't imagine they need that much firepower. They're there as a precaution. Yoma Empire activity's been sighted in the area. Most notably, it's not just a random site. Those are ruins left by Campbellians. The Campbellians? Why do they have ruins? Oh yeah, you wouldn't know. Recent findings uncover the fact they actually came to Earth a really long time ago. Interesting. Campbellian frontline base ruins. Hyoma, I still can't believe that Garuda was an android. Yeah, I getcha. When we found those Garuda bodies inside that old Campbellian base, man.
The Garuda we fought must have been one of them.
I remember now, before our final battle, he attacked Elena. Even though she was the commander of the Campbellians, I thought she was Garuda's mother, but turns out she was just making him believe that. Garuda must have seen through that. Can only imagine what it must have felt like. You know, lots of different mech protagonists end up going through a scenario where their parents turn out to not actually be their parents. It's a regular standard issue fare for a lot of these folk. It just is what it is.
Wait, then why did he fight us in the end?
Who the hell cares why? Hyoma? Sorry, I can't really explain why, but I get really mad whenever I think about Garuda. Guys, it looks like the survey team's done for the day. Any juicy new info? Based on all the data we've collected, we determined that the Campbellians came to Earth 12,000 years ago.
You know, something about that number rings a bell.
Oh, of course, that's when Akira's mother entered her deep sleep. That means, indeed, the Campbellians landed on Earth around the same time as the war between the Mu and the Yoma.
Dang, that's one heck of a coincidence. That makes me wonder, why would they wait so long before launching their invasion?
Hopefully we'll get an answer soon enough. Seems to be another area behind the room we explored today. There may be more clues there. Everyone, I have bad news. What's wrong, Ropet? what appears to be a Yoma Empire squadron is approaching our position. Just great. Rope it. Evacuate the survey team. On the double. Understood. Juzo, Daisuke, Chuzuru, Kosuke to the Combattler V. The Campbellian Enigma. Evacuation of the survey team's underway. Here comes the Yoma Empire. We've been waiting for you. Yoma, we gotta buy time until the survey team's safe. Let's stay calm and hold this position. As if we do that and they might as well invite them through. Yoma, we're meeting them head on. Let's go. Alrighty. Here's our boy, the Combattler V. One of the most iconic and most classic super robots that actually inspired the design for a lot of the Super Sentai combiners later on in life. It's a combination of the 5 battle machines: the Battle Jet, Battle Crasher, Battle Tank, Battle Marine, and Battlecraft. What weapons do we have? Oh wow, we've got like basically everything. We got the Yo-Yo, the Big Blast, the Battle Chainsaw, the Twin Lancer, the V-Lancer, and the Super EM Spin. Twin Lancer, the V-Laser, and the Super EM Spin. We got a lot of weaponry. Well, like he almost said, he's not going to take no for an answer, so let's go ahead and start things off. Damn it, damn it. We're crying out loud, Yoma. Would you chill already? What's got you so riled up anyway? I don't know, okay, so shut it. Yoma, are you grieving for Garuda?
Juzo, Daisaku, Chizuru, Kosuke, Junbi wa ii na? Battle Chainsaw!
Crazy how even though they had like a million different attacks for the Combattler in SRW 30, they've still somehow managed to come up with new ones. Or well, they managed to dig new ones out of the unit's history, rather. Might as well go with the... Well, no, the Battle Chainsaw only has 2 ammo. Yeah, we might as well shoot down this thing while we have the chance.
Juzo, どこにあったんだ?
ちょっと待ってくれ。
大丈夫よ、ヒョウマ。大したダメージは受けてないわ。
10倍、いや、100倍にして返してやら。
Payback 10 to 100-fold. Yoma, something's incoming! We have arrived! Alright, now we gotta deploy everyone. We taking the Lundrock, we taking the Dynazon, we taking the Nobel, the Rose, the Maxter, the Force Impulse, the Rising, the Burning, the Gurren type Special, the Getter Arc, the Great Mazinger. And then for the 3 other slots, we'll take the Van Nex, the Grand Vang, and the Psymaster. The gang's all here. Are you okay, Hyoma? Akira! This is YZ Next of the Mobile City State A Advent. We're here to assist Combattler V at the request of Dr. Yotsuya. So that's the A Advent we've heard so much about. Nice of Dr. Yotsuya to bring in some help. If you want to fight, be my guest. Just don't get in the way. What's wrong with you, numbskull? They're here to help, you know. That's enough. The enemy isn't going to wait for your banter. Why is the Yoma Empire sending their forces here? All units, commence attack. Protect Combat LRV and the survey team. Damn it, damn it! Yoma. However, it's still the enemy team in the meantime, so the Combattler has to keep fighting. Alright, so now we've got access to the Twin Lancer and the V-Laser. Let's see. Let's start with the Twin Lancer. We are going to take a bit of damage here, but it should be fine. Swing! And then for this one, let's counter with the V-Laser so we get to see that as well. Let's see, that's 10 morale. Additional dodge rate, trust cheer, analyze. Okay, so let's do focus here to try and see if we can avoid, we might have the chance to avoid some damage. And let's also pop spirit here just to get a bit of extra morale. Alright, let's see, are we gonna dodge this? Nope. Dang. Hell yeah. Man, the Combattler is basically having to fight the entire army by itself. We do have the super EM spin ready, but that attack isn't going to hit this guy. Well, we do have the Faith Spirit, so we do have the Faith support effect, so we can always restore some HP if needed. So we should be fine for now. Alright, looking good, looking good. We're in a decent spot here so far. Hey, Hyoma leveled up, along with everybody else. Ooh, we got Persist. Okay, that's actually ooh, Persist and Foresee. Hell yeah. Okay, that's actually perfectly what we need, because Persist makes it so that we take 1/8 of damage for this round of combat, so this thing's basically not going to even scratch us. Ow. We didn't even need it, we dodged. Oof. Crotch missile! Hell yeah! Oh, one of them decided to go after George, alright. Time for the Frenchman to get a bit of action. Shoot out the rose bits. Nice. Alrighty, our turn again. Alright, so let's try and get the A Advent moving a bit here. We'll call back the Combattler team a little bit anyway. I also get to show off Super EM Spin here. 9,500 damage. Okay, it's a bit overkill.
重蔵大作千鶴小助準備はいいな
はい
超電気竜巻
Whoosh! Hell yeah. Oh, that was even a crit too, even more unnecessary damage. Oh no. What the? An earthquake? Something's coming out of the survey site! That's... Garuda's robot! Ah, it seems my reputation precedes me. I am Great General Garuda, son of Olena, commander of Planet Campbell's Earth Invasion Force. Great General Garuda? He's supposed to have died in battle against the Combattler V. Garuda, how'd you come back to life? Back to life? Explain your nonsense. Don't you know who I am? Have you forgotten Combattler V? Silence, Earth Robot. I have no idea who you are, and I certainly did not give you permission to address me in such a manner. Now then, it seems there are interlopers in our way. He's directing his hostility towards Raideen. I shall eliminate those who stand in the way of my duty. Whoa! The newly arrived robot is targeting the A Advent. What should we do, Miss Echka? Only one thing we can do against the Campbellian combat robot. Prepare to intercept. Sheesh, that's one ugly customer. Wait, we're detecting an increasing distortion in the dimensional boundaries of the area. The sky is warping. Oh no. It's sectors. They can teleport in anywhere on the planet. Not sure why, but they're obviously after Getter. There it is. And who the hell are you? I am Tokeno, assault commander of the Andromeda Stellarion. The Andromeda Stellarion? So we finally learned their name. Attack! Take down their mothership! Ah! I knew this ship was a magnet for unsavory types. Well, guess I'd be one of them. Are they after the A Advent? So we have more uninvited guests. Hold it, Garuda! Do not speak my name so casually, Earthling. You will refer to me as Great General Garuda. Garuda! We can assume that he's one of the Garuda units from the base, however I can't ascertain how it was activated. In other words, he ain't the Garuda we knew, huh? Someone got away. No matter. Crush them all! That piece of crap's attacking everything in sight! Oh, right. It just occurred to me that the Yoma Empire also considers humanity its enemy. We'll leave them alone. They may prove useful after all. Alright, that's it. Yo, you, Toniko, right? Yes. I happen to be really pissed off right now. And why should I care? Because I'm gonna blow off some steam by kicking your sorry ass. What was that? Get ready. I'm not stopping until I'm satisfied. Yoma. Wow, when you said he was quick to pick a fight, you didn't do him justice. All units form around Combattler V and intercept both the Yoma Empire and the Andromeda Stellarion. Damn it, why do I feel so miserable? Damn it all! Yeah, Yoma is a very young pilot, and he is very, very rash. So, you piss him off, and he is going to come after your ass. He will obliterate you. Thankfully, the rest of the Combattler team are a bit more level-headed. Sounds like two other teams of, sounds like two other fighting robot teams that we are very familiar with by this point. One borderline psychotic hothead and the other more rational ones that are there to keep him in check. Alright, let's get everybody moved up. We'll have Rain move over there, so that way we have somebody over on that side that can heal. Alrighty. Alright, enemy phase. Thankfully, we can fast forward this section. Alrighty. So, first things first. I'll have Tetsuya move up here. Hyoma, you rendezvous with the A Advent so that we can give him a resupply. Because they're running very low on ammunition. And then we'll also have Rain patch him up. There we go. Alright, let's move Raideen over here? Yeah, over here. We'll have him pop this guy with an energy cutter.
Manual power on! Energy cutter!
Yeah, as you can tell, both the Raideen and the Combattler V have the same old school aesthetic going on. I've noticed so far that Raideen's a fantastic defensive unit, just because of the fact that it's got that shield defense so early on. And we'll have the Getter hit him with the Battle Shot Cutter.
Yes.
Let me play with the knives. Alright. Hey, Takuma and the gang leveled up. Nice. Wow. Mouse was freaking out a little there. Alright, Destiny, you roll up with everybody on the ocean front. Oh, no, wait, this isn't even the Destiny, this is the Impulse. I was gonna say, even if that hit us, it did literally 0 damage. No, yeah, the Force Impulse is also really good just due to the variable phase shift armor. It does cost 15 energy, but it reduces damage from non-beam attacks by 2,000. It does also have the shield equipment as well, which is very nice. Let's see, we'll have Maxter go for air. Let's see, he's not close enough to actually hit anybody, I don't think. Okay, so we'll have him move here. And then let's see, George, you follow up to assist the rest of the gang here. Also doesn't look like he's anywhere close enough to hit anybody. Actually, no, if we move over here. Yeah, okay. So we can move him up here, and then he's close enough to attack this guy. Hit him with the Chevalier Saber. Ooh, wait, that does have an 85% chance of hitting. Alright, Flash it is. We dodge this. Neum. Nice, nice. Very good. Whoop. Alrighty. Let's see. As for everybody else, I'll have Carmen move to support the front line. Hit this guy with the Kyoryudan. Nice, get him with the Vulcans. Alright, let's see. We'll have the Kaiju Club move over this way. Domon, you take to the air. We'll also push out some units towards this way. That way we have some more folks on the front line over here as well. Alrighty. Going after Maxter, huh?
Cheap なやつだぜ。
チープで。
カウンターには気をつけな。クルソージャック。
Oh, it missed. Alright. Man, another one going for Maxter, huh? Okay, this one we actually need to dodge, because that would be a very significant amount of damage. Whoop!
そんなんじゃ客が飽きしまうぜ。俺の邪魔をするんじゃねえぜ。
クルソージャック。蝶のように舞い、蜂のように刺す。
Pull like a butterfly, sting like a bee. Hell yeah. Alright, let's counter this with the Jet Boomerang. And we'll Intuition this one so we don't take the damage. While we're busy here, Mom's out fighting her own battle against the Yoma Empire. I won't let her down. For the sake of world peace, I will defeat the Yoma. Nice. Bam, bam, bam. Bam, 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 bam. Again, everybody's going for Maxter, huh? Okay, this guy's going for Getter at least. He's only going to do 300 damage, so we don't really need to worry about trying to decrease the damage or anything. Well, they missed anyway. Nice. Hit him with the Cyclone. Hell yeah. Alright, this one's going for Nobel. I'll hit him with the Beam Hoop. Nobel's pretty close to the resupply, so I don't really think I need to try and reduce the damage or anything here. What if I sting like a platypus? Oh, it dodged. Nice. I mean, that's a bit harder of an analogy to understand than a bee. Whoop. Oh, she missed too. Ouch. I think Domon should probably be fine here too. Yeah, he's gonna take a bit of damage, but nothing we can't shake off. Shing! Hit him with the energy cutter. We got a bit of health, so we can survive this one too. Alright, hit him with the energy cutter. Alright, we got another attack on Riding here. Hit it with another energy cutter. Ooh, nice, we got the shield defense. Good stuff. Alright, this is gonna do literally 0 damage to us if it even hits. Nope! You just don't know how to handle me. Another attack on Riding, alright. We can get Psychic Ray God Alpha, which is good, and then I'll do, we'll do Intuition here to avoid the damage. Whoop. Psychic Ray, go to unfolding! Hit with the fucking Psychic Energy Blast. Alrighty, now that Combattler V's all refueled, we can get them back into the fight and start kicking some butt with them. We don't have enough length for a Super EM spin. Guess we're just going for the Battle Chainsaw again. We got our choice of targets, so let's shoot down this guy. Garuda, what went through your mind when you learned the truth about yourself? You were my nemesis, the fiend who took my arms. So why does my chest feel so tight right now? Oop, accidentally skipped that. Yeah, well. Alright, let's see. So, we'll link up with the General Support Division Assist because the Press Spirit is absolutely fantastic. So now we're going to get an additional attack if we take something out. So let's hit this guy with the God Go Gun. Probably one of the only mechs I've ever seen that attacks with a bow and arrow. Alright, so now Akira gets another turn. Let's see, we don't have enough morale yet to hit him with the Godbird attack. Well... No, that's 20 SP, not morale. Okay, so then yeah, we'll just, we'll move you up here. Okay, one more up here. And hit you with the Psychic Blast. Or, well, actually... No, I want to put him in a place where one of the repair units can get to him, so we'll keep him here. We'll keep him here so that way the repairs can actually get to him. Go to unfolding! Very nice. Alright, let's see. Let's see, are there one of the... There's gotta be some cannon fodder. I think there's some cannon fodder that, Yeah, perfect, here we go. So we could take this one out with, take this one out with the boy here. Time for my favorite, one of my favorite Super Robot attacks ever. You start kicking him, fire the burst missiles, the kick connects, and then you fire more missiles. I rarely, if ever, see anybody use missiles for CQC, but, you know, you do you. This guy's gonna do basically no damage, so let's hit him with the Getter Tomahawk. Tomahawk! A little spit shine only goes to keep your filthy drool away from the arc. Okay, that's a good one. A little spit shine, it'll be fine. Keep your filthy drool away from the arc. Alright, we just got... Jiminy's just got to hit an 81% chance, which he should be able to do just fine. Alright, let's reposition the Maxter down here. Where did I put the Nobel again? Oh, there it is. Right, I forgot, because Nobel's underwater, it appears like it's covered by everyone. Let's get Nobel up into the air so she can move a bit better. There we go, much better. Alright, Alan B, let's hit him with the beam hula hoop. Hello! Hula hoop! Swing! Whoop! Alrighty, let's see. Alright, Guren, hit this one with the long-range Wave Surger. Radiant Wave Surger! Hell yeah, very nice. Let's see, for Domon, let's go with the Press Spirit again for Domon. Again, the general support division support assist is just so goddamn good. Like, just having the Press Spirit for literally anybody can do mad work in, this game. Okay, what I'm actually going to do here is I'm going to have Shin get this guy a little bit lower. So that way, Domon can finish him off to get the press advantage. Very nice, very nice. Alright, so now we can get this guy down with Domon.
一気に決めるそこだ
Very nice. Alright, that's another one down. And now we can smack up this one too, which is going to get shot down thanks to the support attack. And let's do persist just in case.
ゴッドガンダムの力を見せる
Also, yeah, for context, a lot of the when G Gundam was brought over here to the West, they had to censor the God Gundam's name. Like in Japanese, the Shining Gundam turned into the God Gundam, you know, hence the name of the series, G Gundam. Meanwhile, over in the West, they called it the Burning Gundam. And I mean, it makes sense. The finger went from like a shining effect to like a more orange glowy, like kind of a burning effect. So it made sense for the translation over here in the West. But also it was mostly because of the fact that there was a bit of controversy regarding Gundam Wing, where some Gundam Wing toys for the Gundam Death Scythe Hell actually had to get pulled from shelves because, you know, hell. Because, like, you know, the Christian groups back in the day were, like, very upset about that kind of stuff. So because of that, they decided to censor the God Gundam's name over here in the West just for safety purposes. So when somebody talks about the Burning Gundam or the God Gundam, they're talking about the same unit interchangeably. Don't let those pesky parent groups getting upset. Alright, George can hit him with the flash again. Swing. Alright, good, good, good. Let's hit this one all the way back there with the High Familiar. Hit him with the cat drones. Very nice. It's a distance that they can't counterattack from. Alright, now, let's see, it's Riding that's having a bit of health issues at the moment, so let's try to get, let's see, okay, we could do this. Let's use Trust, restore Riding's health, and move over here to assist the rest of the main squad. Let's see, Rain should be fine. It's pretty much a 50-50 shot if she's gonna, chance if she's gonna get hit or not. Even if she does get hit, she should be fine though. Very nice, very nice. Oh, she got the shield defend too. Perfect, perfect. She did get hit, but she got the shield defend, so she took a lot less damage than I thought. Good, 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 good. Alrighty. Let's get the Mazinger in on this action a little bit. Hit him with the breast burn.
リングージの意志は俺が継ぐ。塵一つ残さず燃え尽きろ。ブレストバー
Understandable. Yeah, well, good work, Lancer. Alrighty. Let's move him up here and hit this guy back here with the positron cannon.
高速ビームの嵐だ。そこ。
Alrighty. Let's see. We'll hit you with the positron convergence cannon. This should be fine.
グランバングのパワーを見せるわよ。そこ。やるわよ。ポジトロンネア。
Okay, she took a bit of damage, but she should be fine. Yep.
操縦ミスだ。
Alrighty, and then let's see if we got nobody else. Okay, so we'll just pass here because that means that next turn I'll be able to get a because a spirit I have equipped to the main ship gives it an extra turn and increased movement speed, or like an increased amount of tiles it can move, provided it doesn't perform an action during its previous turn. So as long as I just leave the A Advent there, the next turn it'll be able to move and do a lot more.
このガンダムローズの相手ではないようですね。
It's so hard to include like the ship itself in the combat just because of the fact that like the ships tend to move so much slower than the regular units themselves. So it can be like very difficult to try and include the ship itself in combat in order to get it leveled up. At least that's what I've noticed about the SRW games, or like any kind of like Gundam related tactic, any kind of like mecha or Gundam related tactics game that comes with some kind of like mothership type thing. At least that's what I've noticed from my experience anyway. Alright, Domon, you go with Persist to make sure you don't get taken out. Domon's getting pretty high up there in SP, so pretty soon he should be able to activate Super Mode. Or well, Hyper Mode rather. Domon, you took 180 damage. You're fine. Suck it up, buddy. It's all good. You took like barely any damage. Alright, so we got the counter here, so we actually get to go first, which is very nice. Let's do Bullseye. He can tank one hit. I just want to make sure that this counter, like, actually connects and does damage.
ここはガンファイトだ
Pew pew! Pew pew! I trust you forever.
俺と打ち合う資格はあるようだな
Alright, Chivity's fine. Oi. Okay, let's do Bursting Emotions, restore Chibity's SP a bit here. So that way we can go for Flash to make sure that he dodges this, because this would be a very devastating hit otherwise. Very nice, very nice. Bop, bop, bada, bada, bop, 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 bop. Alrighty, he's going for riding. Let's hit him with the... Yeah, we gotta hit him with the God Go-Gun here. And then I don't really have to worry because we have the support defend from the support defend for the Dynazeon.
これしか方法がないんならちょっと
Very, very good. Bam. Alright, we're getting lots of good damage in, which is very nice. Damn, going for Maxter again? Shoot, not have any assist link either. Okay, if I go for evade here, that accuracy drops to 49%. That's my best chance. It's a 50-50. Come on, Maxter. Hey! Attaboy, Chibbity. Attaboy, Chibbity. Another one? Man, they're just all going for Chibbity, huh? Alright then, time to roll the dice on another 50-50. Oi. Alright, come on, Chibbity. Hey! America's Gundam Fighter wins those. Hell yeah. Bruh! Let's see, that's a 65% chance if I evade, but then that would definitely kill me, so I gotta defend here. Okay, Chibbity is still alive. Somehow. So let's have him fall back here for a bit. Rain, you get in there and heal him up a bit. Alright, now we can get the A Advent in for a bit of fighting. We can hit this guy over here with the missile system. The Yoma Empire, the Campbellians, and the Andromeda Stellarion. Different factions, all with their eyes on the A Advent. Do they know something about it? Well, I mean, at bare minimum, this thing is a fucking limitless energy source, so I'd imagine there are a lot of people out there that would want to get their hands on it. And it missed. Damn. Oh, well, we're not going to take too much damage from this, I don't think. Yeah, we're fine. Okay, so... let's have Nobel shoot down this with the Vulcan cannon. Try to get Nobel a bit more combat experience. Bam. Very good, very good. Do we have any other units? I think you're capable of repairs, right? Yes, you are. Okay, good. We'll have you repair Maxter 2, just so that way Maxter doesn't have to... not gonna have to worry about Maxter potentially biting the bullet. We can go over here and engage the boss, hit him with the Thunder Bomber. Or well, if we would be able to hit him with the Thunder Bomber if we were farther away. Ah well, we'll just nuke this guy. I love how brutal this attack is. I don't think I showed it off in the first stream, but look at this. Fucking rips out a whole goddamn cable out of that thing. Bro basically ripped out its fucking entrails. Thunder! Bomba! God, it's so badass. Alrighty. Domon's got some decently high morale by this point. It's not like the highest it could be, but it's still pretty good. Let's see. Yeah, we'll have her assist with the Soryuta, and we'll have Domon persist again, just to make sure we don't take too much damage from this. Yum. Whoop. Okay, you dodged it anyway. Cool, cool. Cool, cool, cool. And now we get the follow-up as well. Swing! Oh wait, that was a crit, so that killed. Nice! Very, very good. Oh yes, and now he's got hyper mode active. Hell yeah, alright. Alright, we are cooking now. We are cooking now, boys. We can start hitting the boss a little bit here, so let's do that. We'll do focus, so that way Shin's less likely to get hit. And then we'll smack him with the Excalibur.
真っ二つにしてやる
Swing!
くらえ
It is kind of sad that Shin doesn't switch striker packs when he uses the Excalibur. Because normally the Excalibur is on the Sword Striker pack as opposed to the, like the Ale Striker pack which he's using now. Or well, rather the Ale Wizard pack. Because they call them Wizard packs and not Striker packs in the, in Seed Destiny. Okay, so Shin isn't going to take too much damage here, even though he did get hit. Thanks to the face. Oh, he just straight up didn't take anything because of the phase shift armor. Hell yeah. Yeah, he just straight up didn't take any damage. Very nice. Oh, wait, right, because doesn't, I forget, Excalibur? It's got Barrier Buster. Okay, I thought for a second there, I thought Excalibur lowered the enemy's attack, but I guess he must have activated, like, shield defense along. He must have gotten, like, shield defense to proc as well. Because if you can proc shield defense at the same time as you're using the variable phase shift armor, the damage reduction stacks. So because of that, he was probably able to tank a lot more damage than he would have otherwise. Oh boy, here I go kicking kaijus with a missile launcher again. Here I go kicking kaijus with the missile launcher built into my legs again. Blasto missile kick! Ooh, that was a crit. Very nice. Very, very nice. Whoop! Hell yeah. Dana. Alright, so now... let's hit you with the Wave Surger. Beat his ass, Callan! Yeah! Let's move you back here a little bit and hit this guy with the disc cutter, yeah. Then we'll also get focused to make sure we don't get hit.
風の魔装騎士の力を見せてやる食らいやがれ 弟行きやがるってんだ
まさき調子に乗っちゃダメにゃ
Alrighty, now we can let the Combattler get in for some big damage here on the boss. Well, actually, we could take out these guys pretty... I'd imagine we'd be able to take out these guys. Almost. We can actually do this. Let's see. We pop the analysis on him, and then, yeah, now it kills. Alright. 10% extra damage taken, really coming in handy. Oh, Denji Tatsumaki! Whoop! Meow. Combat la vie! Let's see. Let's hit the big guy with the breast burn. And then we'll also use intuition to make sure that our stuff hits and his stuff doesn't. Crystal Bond! We are indeed challenging you. What you gonna do about it, big man? Alright, Tetsuya leveled up to level 9. Hell yeah. Alright, let's see. Still don't have enough morale for the Godbird attack. Let's see, the Psychic God Ray Alpha does more damage. I think I might be able to get at least, like, decently close to taking out this guy here. Well, okay, no, not close at all, but you can still get some good damage off on him. Alright, we shouldn't take too much damage here. Yeah, we're fine. Alrighty. We can hit this guy back here with the particle cannon. Alright, he should dodge this just fine. Yep. The dodge animation for that attack in particular is a little bit nail-biting just because the dodge happens at like the very last second. I mean, the dodge animations for a lot of attacks are nail-biting, but that one especially feels like it cuts it really damn close. We can take out you with the Chevalier Saber. We should be able to hit this just fine, 78% chance, so... Go get him, George the Sand! Yeah! Sandman George. Alright, let's see. And then Carmen, we'll have you go after him. Very nice. Took some solid damage there. let's see. Alright, end of our turn. Bro is sniping at no bell all the way out here. He's not gonna hit. Whoop.
そんなスピードじゃ追いつけないよ。
Let's see, we can hit him with the V laser. That'll do some good damage. You'd want to take your anger out on me, Earthling? I'd like to see you try. Alright, then take a good look. I'm gonna beat your freak face into a mushy pulp.
バカめ、先手はもらったぞ。逃がしはせんぞ。砕け散れ。
なんだ勝っただけかよ。
Oh wait, never mind. We're fine.
スーパーロボット同士力比べだ。
Is that guy even a super robot? Just looks like a man. And it missed. Alright then. Alright, so let's start with the... Let's hit this guy with the Analyze. That way he takes a bit more damage this turn. First of all, we're going to take you out. I think I'm just going to skip the animations at this point. We don't have enough energy for the electromagnetic spin. Alright, then we'll hit him with the Twin Lancer. And then we can go Assist Link here to activate the Crush Spirit, so that way the attack that does land is going to decrease his defense. George is going to try to follow up, but I don't know if he'll actually be able to hit. Alright, let's see. Is George actually going to land this? Let's see. Nope. I figured he wouldn't. This, however, should do a fair amount. Oh, I used the burning slash instead of the burning finger. Oh well. Oh wait, this is the attack that I get to show you guys the... You guys can see what I was talking about last time. See, it has the G Gundam logo in there because during In G Gundam's first opening, when he pulls the beam saber out of the sheath, it has the G Gundam logo on it. I don't know, I really like it. I think it's a cool detail. Alright, let's get closer to him and beat the shit out of him. Oh, we're right. Okay. Let's get slightly farther away and beat the shit out of him. We have to literally get further away in order to do damage. Alright, sure. I found you, Getter Arc, and now I will crush you! I knew it, you guys are after the Getter. Tough luck, though. Now that I'm piloting an Arc, you ain't crushing crap. I don't know what dimension your wrinkly blood crawled out of, but we're gonna kick your ass back to it.
Twinkle! お前はここで潰す! ぶちかますぞ! Coming back! Oh!
Let's hit him with it! And then we can actually get the final hit with the ship here and get like a fuck ton of experience from it. Get the final hit with the A Advent and get double EXP for it.
では張り切っていきましょうか.
Wait, what? Oh, wait, there we go. I was gonna say, I thought we had a 100% hit rate, but no, it just wasn't finished with the animation. I was worried it didn't kill him for a second there. Very nice. All the way up to level 8, hell yeah. Curse you, Getter! Curse you, Earthlings! I knew we couldn't underestimate you. I must report this at once! That's right, go pound sand. If only. Didn't sound like that would be the last we'd see of them. Whatever, Getter will be ready to send their sorry asses packing no matter how many times they come at us. All hostiles have been neutralized. I was getting a little worried with all those different enemy factions, but we managed to pull through. Thanks in large part to Con Battler V, I might add. Hyoma. Kosuke? What happened to the Campbellian base? I'm afraid it was completely destroyed by the rather destructive emergence of Garuda's robot. Right. Guess the survey's over then. What should we do now, Hyoma? What else? Seems like there's some history between Hyoma and that Garuda guy. Great General Garuda of Campbell. He recognized Hyoma's talent and even asked him to join his side once. Hyoma refused, of course. In return, Garuda shot him in both arms, ruining them for good. They've since been replaced by advanced prosthetics. And after that, there's always been a kind of mutual respect between them. Respect? Really? After all that, I'd figure they'd hate each other's guts. Oh, don't get me wrong, they were fierce enemies. But they never truly hated each other. I think Hyoma started acting strange after he learned the truth about Garuda's final moments. Who's acting strange? Hyoma? Sorry for flying off the handle like that, guys. You feeling okay now? Learning the truth about Garuda was a real shocker, and then we had to face a different one. Still, I get it. I know he's the enemy. If the new Garuda wants to fight, I'm game. You mean? I just finished talking with Dr. Yotsuya. He gave us permission to join the A Advent. Classic Hyoma, making big decisions without asking us. What's the matter, Juzo? Are you against it or something? No, you know that ain't it. What about you guys? I hear the A Advent travels around the world to fight the enemies of humanity. In other words, they're like heroes of justice. We don't have any reason to object. And there you have it. As the leader, I obviously already knew your answer. As the leader, you're kind of pissing me off. That's what I love about the fucking Combattler crew. It's like, they all kind of agree with Hyoma in certain respects, but it's like, it's the principle of the matter. It's like, I mean, you know I wouldn't refuse, but it still would have been nice if you asked first. We are doing it for money, but we're also saving people, right? I'd take that as a compliment. We're both teams of 5. Let's get along, alright? Wait, doesn't Dyna Zeon only have 4 pilots? Thanks, Captain Galma. You remembered I'm a backup pilot. Yeah, of course. Galma and Hyoma, both leaders have pretty similar names. They even got a cool guy like me. Wait, me? I mean, you do tend to not move a lot. Maybe that counts? And they have one girl inside the robot, too. Yeah, I guess. I hope we can be friends. Sorry, meeting me is a lot on her mind right now, so why are you getting flustered? Guess we're up next, as the kid mascots of the team. Mascot? Hardly. I'll have you know that I'm the battle team's brains. Come on, let me have this. I've been the baby of YZ Next for so long, it's nice to finally meet someone younger than me. Please? Actually, never mind. I'm happy to be a mascot. That leaves one pair. Name's Daisaku Nishikawa. My hobby's drawing manga and my specialty's judo. Nice to meet ya. Nice to meet you too. So is the cute robot going to introduce himself? Are you referring to me? Yep, you're one of our new comrades too. My name is Ropet. It's a pleasure to work with you. You really are kind of adorable. Oh my goodness, you're making me blush. You gotta be kidding me. I guess even robots can feel embarrassed. Robot feelings, huh? Hyoma, what's Combattler V's condition? As bad as it looks, the Campbellians really did a number on it and hasn't been fully repaired yet. Still, it shouldn't be long before the Nambra connection's ready to give it an overhaul. If we're lucky, we might even get a few upgrades. Sounds good. What about writing? Didn't see you use God Voice once. That's because Mom had it locked. She said it puts too much strain on my body. But if I ever really need it, I'm ready to break that lock myself. Relax, you got Combattler V by your side now. Come hell or high water, we'll make it through. The A Advent has a fair share of enemies, so I'll be counting on you. The new Gouda is after this ship too. So bring it, Garuda. I'll be ready for you. Ropet joins an assist crew. Mission complete. Alright, let's see. So now we got the Combattler V in our arsenal. Very nice. Well, actually, isn't there another unit I was working on upgrading? I'm trying to remember. That's right, it was the Gurren type special. Get that completed. Because I want to try to get all the units to at least have their, or at least a lot of the units to have their custom bonuses. Let's try to upgrade Noble Gundam a little bit, because she was kind of lacking a little bit in the last fight. There we go. Let's see. Any parts we can equip? You give her the booster. I also have the magnet. Let's do the magnet coating for a bit of extra mobility, and then let's also do the Chobam armor. As for the Lundrak, I'm actually going to change out the magnet coating for the brainwave scanner. Because being able to give extra morale and support attack is really good, considering the Lundrak has very solid support attacking capabilities. Let's see, the Getter's got all of its equipment. Should probably equip the Combattler V with something. Let's give it the sub FCS for a little bit of extra range and the booster. Let's see, Writing's got its equipment. Gundam Rose still needs something. We'll do the sub FCS. Let's see, I think that's the equipment for everyone. Oh, we also have a magnet coating. Yeah, that's all the equipment we got already. Alrighty. Oh, we've also earned 1,000,000 credits. Well, let's do this one. Aliens Adrift. While getting permission to go to space, the team meets visitors from other planets and dimensions. Very interesting. Hey, mister, is the A Advent going into space? No need for the mister, just call me Baku. Okay, Baku, is the A Advent going into space? Well, right now we're headed to Panama, so space will probably come after that. Huh? I don't really get it. How should I explain this? Travel between the Earth and space is regulated, so the A Advent can't just go to space whenever it wants. Panama's where they keep track of who comes and goes, so we can go up after we get permission from them. Thanks, pretty lady. Hey, Brad, how come you were so nice to her, huh? Because it looked like trash, I'm guessing. Should've talked about, you're not any better. I bet space will look amazing through the A Advent's dome. For sure. I'm getting excited just thinking about it. It ain't all pretty scenery up there, though. You mean all that talk about alien attacks in the Earth sphere? Hey, no need to worry. That's what YZ Next is here for. Anyone who wants to mess with the A Advent will have to go through us. So you can all just sit back and enjoy the ride. You'll be fine, trust me. We can speak for the folks on the A Advent, at least. What's wrong, little lady? Still a bit scared? I think she's scared of me. Don't worry, I'll leave. That's not it. You're a member of YZ Next too, right? So there's nothing scary about you. Ugh. The YZ Next here to protect the A Advent and all of us, right? That's right. Then what are you afraid of? Dad said the Earth and space might go to war again. Humans can't stop fighting among themselves. How foolish. Hold on, Kamui. I don't think humanity's that dumb. Revolutionary War opened a lot of people's eyes. I doubt they're in any hurry to get back to violence. I find that hard to believe, but I hope you're right. So don't you worry, little lady. If anyone tries to start a war, we'll beat the heck out of them and make them stop. Thanks! Your face may be scary, but you're super nice. Wait, scary? That was aimed at Kamui, right? Wipe that smirk off your face before I wipe it off for ya. Everyone on the A Advent's counting out the YZ Next. Of course they are. We're the ones keeping them safe. I have to admit, it's not too bad being counted on. Sure ain't. Not gonna let them down either. In fact, we'll be sure to keep everyone out there safe. Yeah, exactly. I feel the same way. Oh, is that Echka over there? Hey, over here, Echka. Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for everything you do, Representative Echka. You're always working so hard. Well, thank you. I'm afraid I can't do all that as much as your representative, though. Out for a walk? Something like that. Better be on my way. Take care, everyone. She seemed in a hurry. She spends her little free time she has walking around the residential districts. Now that you mention it, yeah, I've seen her walking around in all sorts of places. Minami. Yomogi. Sounds like the A Advent's heading into space once they finish up the paperwork. Yeah. It'll be my first time in space. Mine too. Did your family have stuff they wanted to do on Earth? Is that why they didn't join the super long-range immigration fleet? I don't actually know. What about you? You interested in space immigration? I don't know that either. I just want to stay here. Here? Is it on the A Advent? Yeah. You remember that Kano that my sister died when I was in elementary school? Yeah. She was in the choir at school, but she died right before a big recital 5 years ago. We normally didn't do much together. We barely even talked considering we were siblings. But then, for some reason, she invited me to her very first recital. I still can't figure it out. Why did she do that? Minami. I've been looking into some things since then. Things about your sister? Yeah, that's why I'm at the floodgate, where my sister died. I'll help. Yomogi. If you want me to, I mean. Thanks. Yeah. Oh, good grief, you two are driving me nuts. Carmen, why are you here? Sorry for butting in, but I couldn't watch another second. Honestly, were you planning on letting the sun go down before you made a move? Or was that actually your plan? What are you talking about? Yume. Yes? I don't know exactly what you two are talking about, but I didn't but I did catch that you're looking for info. Anything I can do to help? Oh no, that's fine. I'd like to do this myself. Minami, it's almost time for the meeting. We should get going. Well, we'll see you later, Carmen. And they're off. Okay, that's fine. It's not like we're all going to the same place or anything. Man, those kids have my heart fluttering. That right there's young love. Don't you think? Yeah, that's right. You hiding over there. Come on out. I assume you knew I was tailing you the whole time. I'm a ninja, you know, even if I don't look it. So what are you after? Want to have a showdown by the river like in some shonen manga? I'll pass. You sure? Your stance says you're looking for a fight. I'm sorry. Hey, come on now. You're making me feel awkward getting meek like that all of a sudden. Let me guess. Is this about Echka? You want to be friends with her or something? As if. Oh, okay. Then I'm not sure we have anything to talk about, unfortunately. The 31st Autonomous Corps. Huh? That's the squad you and Captain Novi were in, right? I want to know every detail you've gathered about them as a covert operative. Please. Sorry, I don't think I have the information you're looking for, Mina. Ooh, the plot thickens. Everyone, I have an announcement to make. The A Advent has just received permission from the NLN to travel to space. That will stand indefinitely as long as you remain in compliance with NLN Charter. General Security Ade must have pulled some strings. Secretary General Ade must have pulled some strings for us. Heard about him from Relena. Sounds like he's pinning a lot of hope on the A Advent. We can't let him down, can we? The A Advent has gained some freedom of movement within the Earth sphere. Therefore, before we move into space, I'd like everyone to be aware of how things currently stand here. Miss Echka has graciously given me the honor of presenting that information to you. Heck yeah, special lesson for Miss Ania. I really don't need that kind of reaction. First of all, the Revolutionary War's finale marked the curtain closing on the conflict between Space Noids and Earth Noids. And now, with the dissolution of the new Earth Federation, the nations have their sovereignty once more. As a result, the colony nations now have complete autonomy. So basically, the biggest reason the Earth and space had to fight went away, right? Meaning space is at peace. I wish. Humans may have stopped fighting each other, but there's conflict coming from the outside. After the Revolutionary War, our defeat at the hands of Battle of Ceres allowed the Wolgaru to invade the Earth sphere. Oh boy, it's time for Majestic Prince lore! Those mysterious aliens attacking us in space. You know, that are different from the other 3 types of mysterious aliens that have been attacking us prior. Just... Our first contact with the Wolgaru was 8 years ago. We still don't know a thing about them. In fact, I should say first conflict instead. They've rejected every attempt at communication. I wish they at least understood our language like the Campbellians. They understood us, but they sure as heck weren't listening. With the new Earth Federation dissolved, each colony has been trying to fend off the Wolgaru invasion individually. That they are succeeding is largely thanks to Neo Zeon. They're taking the lead in all the colony's defensive efforts. Char Aznable's Neo Zeon teamed up with Chairman Dullendal and fought against Earth during the Revolutionary War. While the other Space Noid factions like Zaft, the Axis, and the White Fang suffered heavy casualties, Neo Zeon under Char Aznable managed to finish the war with most of its forces intact. A clash was expected between the Earth under Emperor Lelouch and Neo Zeon, but with Lelouch's assassination and the shift in public support after the Revolutionary War, humanity managed to avoid that conflict. That said, there are plenty of people who believe the current peace to be the calm before the storm, which means the possibility of another war between Earth and space. Again, Kamui, humanity isn't that stupid. We'll have to ascertain that for ourselves. Echka's right. We're gonna be up in space anyway. We'll have to see what's going on whether we want to or not. Yeah, and if we're not careful, we might get dragged into said war ourselves. Mysterious aliens and the threat of war. Guess space just isn't the sea of black and twinkling stars it looks like from down here. In addition to all that, the colonies are also dealing with Val X attacks. Still don't know who those guys are or what they're after. Whoever they are, they've targeted the A Advent on a number of occasions. So presumably, we can expect them to pay a visit once the A Advent's up in space. What's going on? Enemies? Report from Monitoring Division. Dimensional boundary distortions in the area are rapidly increasing. What? So space-time's twisting? Are the Insectors coming? Let's find out. Aliens adrift. Where are we? I was just fighting the Drake army over the Pacific. The Gowron and the Gyre Garang went down, and Remy and Louster didn't make it. Oh, right, the Aura Road opened up after that. Marvel? Where are Marvel, me, and the others? Chum, is that you? Hey, you're not Daba. What are you saying, Chum? Who's Chum? My name's Lilith Fa. You're a different Fiario? What's a Feario? I'm Miralai. So there are fairies outside of Bison Well? Bison Well. Do you at least know of it? No, but it feels like I've heard that name before. Alright, interesting. So we're getting Aura Battler Dunbine and, And, I can't remember the name right now. Did you hear a word I said? I'm Chum Hao, a Mifario from Bison Well. But you look just like Lilith to me. So you seriously don't know anything about Pentagonia World. That's right, though I feel like I've heard the name before at least. But forget that, we should get looking for Sho. I just know he got sent here when I did. What do you expect from me? I'm not even sure what's going on. Aren't you an Upper Earther? A what? Oh, that's a person who lives on the surface of a planet called Earth. Earth? Wait, you mean we're not on Pentagonia World? I don't know what that is, but I assume not. Did that weird light that swallowed me up do this? What's the matter? Sorry, chum. Looks like I'm nowhere near strong enough to help you. What? Huh? Is the Aura Road opening again? I know this feeling. That whatever I got pulled into is appearing again. I recognize this feeling. I figured it was the Aura Road opening, but maybe I was wrong. At least the Dunbine's here. But what happened to Marvel? Sho. Don't worry, Lilith. Let's just focus on what we can right now. I get that you and I came from different worlds, but I'm glad we can at least understand each other. It's just like Bison Well and Upper Earth. We're speaking our own languages, but we understand each other thanks to telepathy. Sho, something's coming from over there. Stop shouting in my ear. Oh, sorry. Oh, I'm sorry too. I just snapped out of habit. Chum sounds like a very lively girl. You look identical, but you're much more well-mannered than her. Really? I'd love to meet her. Hope we find this Daba guy of yours too. Something's coming, Sho! What are those? You don't know either? I don't remember them from when I was on Upper Earth a year ago. What I do know is they're enemies. Eek! We have to fall back. They're coming from behind, Sho. They've got us trapped. Look, it's the Dunbine. Marvel must be here. Someone you know, chum? Yeah, let's go to it. Daba, hurry, hurry. I'm going, so stop shouting in my ear. Calling that mech. Come in, pilot. I've got one Chum Hao in here with me. Daba! Lilith, is that you there? Uh-huh. Sounds like we got our partners swapped. Get in, Lilith. Right. Head on over, chum. Okay. The funny mech pilots with their fairy assistants. Daba! I'm glad you're safe, Lilith. Sho! I'm here, chum. Everything's fine now. Except it looks like these guys aren't planning on letting us leave. Who are they? I don't know, but they're clearly enemies. In that case, I'll take point. I'm Sho Zama. Thanks for taking care of Chum. Daiba my road. Likewise, I'm thankful Lilith is safe. Think we should get out of this mess first. You give me a hand? Roger that. I'll follow your lead. Daba. Sho. Kick their butts, you two. Stop shouting in my ear. Alright, so we've got the Aura Battler Dunbine, Aura Shot, Aura Sword, Aura Slash, and Hyper Aura Slash. Let's see, Aura Barrier, 105 morale, reduces damage from ranged weapons by 1,000. Increases by plus 100 per Aura power level. Interesting. And then, we've also got Daba here from Elgheim, piloting the titular Elgheim. Based on the stuff I've heard over the comm, we're on Upper Earth. Been years since we last fought Drake. What am I doing here? Sho! I know. I should prioritize making it out alive. You worry about the rest later. But yeah, both of these shows are like, really old school mecha anime. Elgheim is, the best way I can describe it is that it's kind of like mecha Star Wars, basically. Meanwhile, I don't really know anything about Aura Battler Dunbine. Ouch, these guys hit hard. I figured I'd be able to dodge, but I guess not. That is a lot farther away than I thought it was. So this is a completely different star system from Pentagonia Worlds? Why was I brought here? Daba. Don't worry, Lilith. No matter where we are, survival's our first priority. We can worry about that stuff after you're safe.
邪魔なのはあいつか。見えた。怖いな。船に戻っていろ。
What are you talking about? You don't have a ship. You don't have a ship. That's kind of the current state of affairs. So these guys just got warped in here, and the Insectors are immediately going after them. Whoop.
エルガイムならこれぐらい。もたもたしているからだ。
Damn, they really gave the Elgaim the sauce with these animations. Hell yeah. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam,
リリスがいるおかげかな。
God, Elgaim is such a jazzy theme.
悪いけど少し派手にやらせてもらうよ。
Oh, that's such a cool cockpit animation. It's so faithful to the original art style. Elgaim. Bam. Bam, 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 bam.
リリスがいるおかげかな。いつまでもやられちゃいないんだよ。
セイバーを抜いて。
Whoop, whoop, whoop. Bam, 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 bam. Whoop.
間に合った。こいつの性能のおかげだ。うかつに動き出したな。うかつだ。
Okay, it's a 7% chance that he gets shot down here. Okay, he didn't. Good. Meanwhile, Daba is out here kicking ass.
分かってる。仕掛けるぞ。そんな動きが鈍いんだ。当てるよ。今だ。
I love that, like, the leg panels open up to create, like, a burst of acceleration and launch it into the air. It's such a cool aesthetic detail. Oh no. That's Various, so the Drake army's here too. That must be showing that Dunbine. Todd? Is that you, Todd? No, wait, Todd died when he lost a show. Will you shut up about me losing? I don't know how or why, but I'm alive. All I know is I woke up in my Varus back on Upper Earth again. I don't get so bent up about it, Show. I've got no reason to pick another fight with you now. In fact, you look like you're having some trouble. Want me to lend a hand? I'd appreciate it. Must be one of Show's comrades. Maybe. Relationship seems a lot more complicated to me, though. Hey, you there in the white unit. Never seen a machine like yours before, but I'm trusting you with my back. Same here. He seems nice enough, though, at least. Don't know who you are or where you came from, but I was lucky enough to get another chance of life. Living it to the fullest, so don't get in my way. And we got Todd here in the Varus. Or a battler developed by the Kingdom of Ku. It was developed for any soldier to be able to pilot, resulting in a machine even a commoner could control. Balanced across the board, we see mass production in the Drake Army later on. Only integrated weapons of the Aura Vulcans, but its distinctive sickle-shaped blade can be thrown at mid-range. Aura Vulcan, Aura Sword, Aura Slash, and Hyper Aura Slash. I never really checked the Aura Battler thing either. Prototype Aura Battler developed by SHOT. 3 units were constructed. This one colored purple, and the one show pilots. Somewhat unique in its performance depends greatly on the pilot's aura power, meaning commoners and others with low aura power have difficulty using it. A pilot with high aura power can use it to its full potential. Show's aura power allow him to pilot one to great effect during the war. After Show switches to the Billbind, it becomes Marvel's unit and serves to the end of the war despite being an early model. Dude, spoilers! They spoiled the fucking series in the unit description. Bruh. Hell yeah. God, I love those old school anime aesthetics. Meanwhile, Elgheim's gonna go pop off again. Bam, bam. Damn, Daba is already kicking ass. Hell yeah. Alright, I gotta bank on a 21% chance to evade here. If he gets shot down, this mission's over. Alright, nice. This one's going for Todd. Alright, you counter with the Aura Sword. He's only got Excel and Bullseye, but this thing only has a 42% chance to hit, so hopefully all should go well. After all the hell I've been through. And through a lot of things are crystal clear now. Bring it. I've got to survive to enjoy this new life I was given. And another one flanking the Dunbine, alright. Sorry, it's all up to you now. Damn. Yeah, I got hit once, and then, like, the rest of the fight I had to, like, just... I had to just kind of hope and pray for the rest of that fight. The Dunbine seems like it's a bit vulnerable. At least early on, anyway. Alright, dodge that. Nice, nice, nice. This is a 36% chance of hitting, so hopefully Sho can actually dodge this one.
ちゃん少し揺れるぞ死に急ぐなよ
Again, he didn't dodge. Damn it. Fuck. Welcome to work, Lancer. I'm just gonna skip through these because we've already seen these animations. We're having to do this fight twice because Dunbine is just not doing his job. Alright, as long as he doesn't get hit by this 12% chance, we're fine. It's an 11% chance. Hopefully he doesn't get hit. If I do get unlucky, that... Damn it! Dunbine, you're not giving me a good impression so far here. I'm gonna be real. Like, I know I'm playing on hard mode, but like, good grief. Dunbine, you are not giving me a good first impression. Kind of seems like I just have to stand back and let the enemies come to me first. Alright, persist. Good grief. Why are these guys so frail? Like, good grief. I get that they're smaller mechs, but like, bruh. I gotta bank on him dodging here if he doesn't work. Okay, he did dodge. Good, you're good. Gotta admit, this is like the first tough fight I'm actually having to go through, and even then, most of this is just me hoping the enemies don't hit that 21% chance.
やらせるかよ。
Please. Okay, good. Okay, we've at least shot down all of them. Unfortunately, I don't have the, Okay. Oh, going straight for Elgam, are ya? Alright, this should do a bit of damage to us, but the attack sequence is going to do a ton in return. We'll skip the attack. Oh, he dodged. Nice. Alright. Hey, Dava, hit him with it. Hell yeah! Hit him with the Aura Slash. Oh, and that's got grappling hooks to get its thrown weapons back. That's useful. Then we'll counter hit you with the Aura Slash, which is going to be a guaranteed hit because of intuition. Oh, nice. That hit a crit too. Hell yeah. Okay, hopefully everybody should be able to finish off there, and they're gone. They retreated. Looks like we're safe for now. Nice work, Sho. You were amazing too, Daba. Hey, don't I get the bill? Wait, something else is coming. There's a giant battleship. Came here after Insectors and even found us some even rarer bugs. Those are Aura Battlers. The machines from another world that appeared during the Bison Well campaign. I thought all the Aura machines had suddenly vanished from the surface in the later part of the Revolutionary War. These must be survivors back then. Either that or some new ones just popped up on this side. Well, the white one, meanwhile, isn't in the database at all. Come in, Dunbine. Is that you, Marvel? Callan, it's me, Sho. Sho? Man, how long has it been? Someone you know, Callan? During the Revolutionary War, Britannia allied with the Drake army from Bison Well. Sho and his friends were already fighting against the Drake, so the Black Knights teamed up with them. Hey, Callan, I'm here too. Chum, where the heck have you guys been? I wish I knew. Detecting multiple units approaching the area. Seeing a squad of unknown units mixed with a squad of Aura Battlers. What? Look, Daba, they got heavy metals. Those machines look like Dunbine. That's the Og from the front, out in the front. Nemo Han must have come here too. That's the Elgheim, which means you must be Daba my road. Gobble! To think we'd cross paths in this strange new world. This must have been ordained by fate itself. Let us duel! Hold on, Gobble. Don't you have some idea what's going on here? Oh, seems like you've only just been sent to this planet. Sent? So you felt it too. The Pasadile forces have already begun their conquest of this world. How about it, Daba Myrode? Now would be a better time than ever to join us. The Mizun rebels have fallen, and you're surrounded on all sides by the unknown. Surely you realize how hopeless this is for you. I'll give you this one chance to come to our side, join us, and serve the Emperor. I don't care where I am or how few stand with me. I refuse to side with those who rob others of their freedom, their will to live. I'll never serve Poseidon. Then you can fall together with that ship. They're attacking us! They've locked onto us. Miss Echka, I recommend we scramble YZ next. Hang on, we can't leap into a conflict we know this little about. Not sure we're gonna get a choice. Stop this day. This isn't Pentagonia world. You can't start meaningless fights here. Meaningless? Suppose it would be tragic to die in ignorance. Very well, I'll explain, if only out of pity. We, the Poseidon forces, have joined with our comrades from the Bison Well to make this Earth our own. What? War machines from Bison Well are going to fight in Upper Earth again? I won't let that happen. Todd, Daba, we can't let these guys get away with this. I'm with you on that. Todd? Sorry, Sho. I'm heading over to that side. Todd! You liar! You said you wouldn't fight Sho anymore. Well, things changed. As soon as that ship showed up, I realized the fires of war are going to engulf the Earth again. This time I'm gonna do what I can to claw my way to the top. You bastard! So that means Todd Guinness, Battler of the Kingdom of Ku, is joining their side. Todd Guinness. Fancy meeting you here, Black Knight. Guess fate really just wants to arrange us like this, huh, Sho? Todd! All units fire at will. The operation has a time limit of 5 minutes. Show us your stuff, Black Knight. I won't disappoint you. Damn it! Sho, we need to regroup, but... Alright, I'm guessing this is a survive mission for 5 minutes. Yeah, the only problem is going to be getting to those guys. Coming pilots of the Dunby and the White Unit, I request you join up with our formation. What should we do, Sho? We don't really have a choice. Attention YZ next. The enemy's targeting the A advent. We will respond with whatever force necessary to defend ourselves. Got it. That's our only option if they're picking a fight. You up for this, Sho? I'm going to have to be. Dava, all we can do now is fight. That's the only way to keep Pentagonia World's conflict from spreading to this planet. Alright, so either all the enemies are defeated, that enemy or a battler is defeated, or 5 turns pass. Alright, let's see. The Leprechaun. Or a battler developed by Shot. Designed around a new concept that mounts integrated weapons all over the body and some were mass-produced. Its lack of balance, particularly its poor armor, proven to be a problem, never saw broad adoption. Distinction to being the first machine to go hyper while piloted by Gerald. Interesting. And then, of course, we have the Varus, which I talked about previously. Let's see. There's the Drumlo. First mass-produced aura battler designed by Shot under Drake's orders. Compared to its contemporary, the Dunbine's thicker armor and integrated weaponry. Requires little aura power and has simpler controls than other battlers, making it suited to be used by rank-and-file soldiers. High quality allowed it to remain with incremental upgrades, the main unit of the Drake army until the very end of the war. And then meanwhile, we have Poseidon's forces. There's the Ballbud, the Bat Shoe, piloted by our resident rival, Gable. Can you see the Star Wars comparisons that can be made? And then the Og. Alright, first things first, we gotta get these guys healed up. Let's see, where's Rain? There she is. Alright, Rain, you move to repair the Dunbine. And then as for Daba, we can get the assist link going to call Faith, so that way, so that we can get this guy healed up. Perfect, perfect. Good, good, good. Meanwhile, everybody else move into formation. We can't exactly reach the enemy for now, so we're gonna let them come to us. It's interesting that they're setting up a lot of these characters to be like already somewhat familiar with one another. It seems like the whole background of Britannia's war in this universe really did just kind of engulf everyone. Alright, Postadial's forces are moving in. Alrighty, let's get going. Now that these guys are all repaired, we should have more than enough firepower. Oh yeah, Dava's gonna kick ass now.
小さくて狙いにくい。
そういうのの相手はイリスで慣れてる。エルガイムのパワーだ。
Hit the smoke screen. Damn. I mean, that was a 79% chance to hit, and he still missed. Oh well. But the enemy missed too. So it's fine. Let's hit him with the beam hula hoop.
ノーベルガンダム行くよ。そこ。ノーベル。ラフー。
Yoink!
直撃だと覚悟しろ
Let's let our boy Maxter get in on the action, provided he doesn't miss the 79% chance to hit. Down you go! Bop! Boom!
屈辱忘れんと
Let's see. Do I have anything to... Yeah, perfect. Alright, hit him with the chainsaw. Chainsaw!
なぜここまで戦える落ちろ
やめとけやめとけそんなんじゃコンバトラーを倒せねえよ
Alright. Alright, Dunbine should... Oh, that's a lot of damage. Yeah, Dunbine should absolutely excel in actually fighting other war battlers. Hell yeah!
オーラバトラーといえど当てる
こっちについてこれる相手なのか
Oh, nice, because now he's got his morale up, so he's got the aura barrier active. Good, good, good. Because that is... Yeah, 1 in 5 plus morale reduces damage from ranged weapons by 1,000. I still don't know what it means by per aura power level, but, you know. Oh wait, it means the level on it that says aura power. Oh, and he gains morale at the start of each phase. Okay. Okay, I'm starting to see how this guy works. They didn't exactly put him in the best first mission for me to get accustomed with his playstyle, but I'm figuring it out. I'm figuring it out. In the meanwhile, Shin, this thing's about... In the meanwhile, hey Shin, this thing's about the size of a mobile suit. You can kill it, right? Yep. That is very much a yes. He can, in fact, kill it. We can get the God Gunham in here for a bit of burning slash action. I love all the battle backgrounds. It feels like they have a lot more of them than the previous one. Get her. We got George. Let's see, we can move up Rain a bit and actually get a little bit more repairs to the Dunbine just to make sure it's in tip-top fighting shape. Alrighty. It's more enemies time. Wait, Aura Power level 4 is the required skill. He only has it at level 3. I guess he's gonna get some kind of upgrade in the future. Whoop! Alright, let's see. This is a 69% chance of hitting. Let's see if it actually does. Ah, nice, it did. Alright, we had a bit of a rough start with this mission, but we're absolutely pulling it back. So I guess the main thing about Aura Battlers is that they're decently small mechs, even when compared to something like a mobile suit. They seem pretty small. So it seems like they've got an advantage when it comes to dodging specifically. This is the day I'll have your head, Shozama. This is for L. You won't get away, Black Knight. Stop, Sho. You can't fight hatred with more hatred. I know, but more people will die unless he's out of the picture.
ちろ
Swing.
まともに早いというのか
Meanwhile, the post-dial forces are still struggling to even get over to us. Oh no, wait, they made it over. Eventually. Look, Sho, that machine over there is all golden. That must be our commander. This should end if we take it out. I can tell you know your way around a battle, but you won't take me down so easily.
観念するんだね。これまでだ。
逃げ延びたか
Bro, you just tried to throw a handful of beam sabers at him and hope that would work.
お前などに私が撃てるわけがない。
Oh boy. It's time to fight against Todd. What are you doing, Todd? I thought we'd be fighting together this time. Sorry, Sho, I don't really know how to explain myself, but I could hear someone telling me I need to be stronger to keep fighting. So you're who I have to fight. Also, I can become stronger than I was before.
覚悟しな。
やらせないわ。やるわね。
Rain is a really good support unit, damn. Like, she's got really solid support defense, she's got the repair, like... She puts in work.
沈め
そんなもんかよ。
You did not have this much health when you were on my side, Todd! Todd! You asshole! Todd!
ガンダムザガンダムが相手になるそこだ やられただと
Alright, nice. Good stuff, good stuff. Alright, and now Carmen attacks from the ocean. Yeet!
Aura Converter に異常だとやめるな残念だったな
I do really like the biomechanical kind of look going on that they have with the Aura battlers. Like, it seems really cool aesthetic-wise. Alright, Daba. Let's hit it with it. You know what? I was watching my friend Mako's SRW 30 streams and everything. I didn't realize that Elgon was such a beast when it came to. Like, I didn't really end up using Elgon too much in my SRW 30 playthrough, but watching him here now, no, yeah, I definitely get where she was maining him from. Like, Daba can kick ass. Like, this dude really puts up a good fight. Oh, and Rain has support attack and support defend? Damn.
ここはペネトレーターガンだ。
なんとかビーム。
こいつを食らえ。
Okay, because of Aura Barrier, it didn't end up doing too much.
捕まっただと。邪魔をするな。死ね。 直撃した。
やらせないわ。落ちなさい。
Now Rain gets to follow up with the Beam Naginata, see if it actually connects. It did! Nice!
まともに。
Didn't do too much damage though. Alright, now this is an opening for Dunbine to shoot it down if it actually connects. Actually, before that, what I'm gonna do is... Let's move Combattler V over here. Actually, I could just do this. Well, no, let's hit this guy with the Battle Chainsaw.
コンバトラーの相手はあいつだな。バトルチェン
Chainsaw! Ah, it missed.
もらった。
That was a 20% chance to miss. Dang it. Okay, Ghetto's at least gonna hit.
ビビってんじゃねえぞバカ。タクマに言われるまでもねえ。ゲッタートマホーク。味方は何をやってるんだよ。
What are my supposed allies even doing? Me literally anytime I play a competitive multiplayer shooter. Me literally anytime I play Mecha Break. What are my supposed allies doing?
調子に乗りすぎる。
Alright, hit him with the heat sword.
侵略者に抗ってきた。この姿勢1号熱残刀で落ちな。
もうダメだ。持たない。
Alright, so now we can hit him with the Aura Slash. And then we can do Assist Link to restore 20 SP. Well, actually, we gotta soften him up a little bit more first. Perfect, perfect, perfect.
もらった。
こ 私のオーラ力が封じ込められるのか。なぜだ。貴様のような実力者を打ち破ってこそ真の騎士だ。私の剣で即死させてやる。
遅い。
失礼しますよ。
Alright, can you dodge from Shin?
我が剣のきらめき受けなさい。
I don't think George would kill you if he
私
slammed
のオー
it.
ラ力が封じ込められるのか。なぜだ。
No, yeah, it got him pretty low, but it didn't kill. And now we can let our boy Sho get the last word.
オーラバトラーの相手は俺が。悪しきオーラは俺が立つ。沈め。
Shing! Hell yeah.
さすがだな。
Alright, Sho grew to level 10. This is the beginning of a whole new battle for me, Shozama. I won't yield until you've paid for the humiliation I've suffered in your hands. Sho, he's... Yeah, the aura of his hatred infects everything around him and makes the fighting spread. Not to mention L. If we let him go on like this, something might happen again. .8% hit chance, you gotta be kidding me.
ノーベルガンダム行くよ。
I figured these things were small, but I didn't think they were that small.
ノーベルフラッフ
こいつ少しはできるようだな。だが貴様にも地獄を見せてやるぜ。こいつでとどめだ。
ファイヤー。
I'll pair the Dynazon. Have George stand by. Move riding over here.
行くぞライディン。エネルギーカッター。
こいつ少しはできるようだな。だがそんなにやられたいのかよ。なら望み通りにしてやるぜ。こいつでとどめだ。
Bam, ba, bam, bam, ba, bam, bam, ba, bam. Let's counter with the electromagnetic yo-yo, and then we'll do let's do Vigor and heal up. There we go.
五体合体など見たことも聞いたこともないな。甘いんだよ。
Damn, bro, he really insulted the entire concept of the combattler.
ヘビーメタルとの戦い方はこうだ。超電ヨーヨーだ。
Super electromagnetic yo-yo! Damn, bro, he walking the dog all over your ass.
こういう時こそ前に出なくては。
You are really picking a fight with Callan, buddy. This is, this ain't gonna end well for you,
対
Chief.
処の仕方はヘビーメタルと同じだ。切る。
Callan, you took 430 damage. You're fine.
新しい副射波動なら食らえ。
ここから一花咲かせてやる。
Not exactly your smartest maneuver there, buddy. Ah, of course Goblin would go right for Daba. Of course. We must be fated, you and I, to meet so soon on a new stage. I don't like chalking things like this up to fate. For once we agree, you're a target for me to defeat, propelling me to the top of Posenile's forces ranks. Being hung up on promotions you could get in a corrupt organization shows how petty you are, Goblet Goblin.
志の低いやつはもうこれまでだ。あばよ、ダバマイロード君、とどめを刺させてもらう。
そうはいかないな。やぶれ。そうそう好きにはさせん。行くぞ。
Yeet!
ここは強引に。
Cutting them off!
Hey! 思ったよりやるな。
Alright, Dabiger level 10. Nice. Oh, she's immediately going for the ship. All we know about these unknowns teaming up with the Byron Well forces is that they've got the A Advent in their sights. Is the ship going to be the cause of a new conflict?
観念するんだね。そろそろとどめていくかい。もらった。
すいませんお嬢様。迎撃に失敗しました。
大丈夫です。ダメージは軽微だと聞いています。敵は永久ヘビーメタルです。注意を。攻撃目標補足。
では張り切っていきましょうか。
これがエアデントの力。
笑わせんじゃないよ。
Ro has a 0% chance of hitting me. Literally 0.
襟をつけるぜショー
Todd, you are not the rival you claim you are. Sho does not have a thing to worry about here.
戦いを広げるオーラ力はもちろん
なんだこの力は
This is what you get for betraying us, Todd, you bastard. And then popping out of the water, here comes Carmen.
こうしてああして最後はあれで鬼ラッシュだよルーンドラッヘ。
Fun.
しまった
I can still fight, I'm not done yet. Stop it, Todd. This is just putting you back on the path to the same thing all over again. Not this time. I have another chance at life, and this time I'm gonna come out on top. Just you wait, Sho. Sweet victory will be mine in the end. Todd. Seemed fine at first, then he just turned on us all of a sudden. I'm scared, Sho. It's appear I'll be okay, chum. I won't lose to anyone. The cope is that it's probably the Black Knight's influence or something. Prepare to die, top on my road. Nothing makes sense right now. I refuse to die like that at the least. Don't bring your twisted logic into an entirely different star
狐が
system.
証拠りもなくよし捕まえた突っ込むそこまでだ
私に当てた覚悟するんだねダバマイロード生意気なんだよ
そうはいかないな
Bam.
ガンダムファイトでなくともやることは一つそこだ
Nice. I think if we take her out, we can end the battle early.
つけ上がるんじゃないよ私にかなうと思ってるのかいそろそろとどめていくかいこれで終わりだ
460 damage.
そんな攻撃が効くものか
Alright, buddy, sure. full burst.
すごい服と髪別の星のファッションだからね。
気持ちを一つに重ねるぞ。ダイナゼロンフルバースト。
Hell yeah.
まだやられちゃいないよ。私にかなうと思ってるのかい。これまでだ。やらせないわ。
Let's see, is Rain gonna get the hit here? Oh, she actually did. Didn't kill though. You know what? Shin, kill her.
Get her, Shin. なんてやるかよ。真っ二つにしてやる。くらえ。もちろん。
Yeah.
しまった。
This is it for now. I have the excuse of fighting in unfamiliar territory, but that hardly makes it better. All units retreat. Know this, Dom. The day we settle this will come. The enemy forces are retreating. Should we give chase, Masheshka? No, we should avoid unnecessary conflict. Glad you said that. I don't see much gain in dragging this out. The enemy's numbers are unknown. We should keep our engagements to a minimum. Looks like a goddamn war brewing. Yes. And yeah, please report this engagement to the NLN. Understood. Daba. I was just going where the fighting took me, but I never thought I'd end up in a whole different galaxy. Another heavy metal's approaching. Huh? That's the Elgheim! Is that you piloting it, Daba? Kyle, what's that heavy metal you're in? This is the stack. The Postal Forces nabbed me, so I nabbed one of their new models. Slipped down when Godblade and the others launched, but I didn't think I'd run into you right away. Someone you know? He's alright. He's a friend. Shipper there saying they'll take us in. What do you think, Daba? Yeah, let's go. Are you sure? Not like there's any better options. Fancy seeing you here. I thought we'd seen the last of each other. You, me, Sho, we're all bound to end up fighting like this, I guess. Fate's got a sick sense of humor. I'll sever those bonds with my own hands. Sorry, but that honor's going to me. Very well, Todd Guinness. You also know the bitter taste of defeat is his hands. I will not fight by your side, but neither will I stand in your way. Guess you and I are just fellow losers. But just you wait, I'm gonna make my way to the top. I'm not wasting this life. So the two of you are acquainted. You're the commander of the Postal Forces. Quite the look you've got going on. Everyone dressed like that in Pentagonia World, or whatever it's called. I'd watch myself if I were you. Antagonizing us would hardly behoove anyone. Huh? What's that supposed to mean? My name is Goblet Goblay. See that you remember it. It's the name of the future ruler of this planet, after all. You got not a nerve saying that right to an Earthling's face. You're certainly rambunctious for a stray. I'll need to remind you of whose grace you now stand here. Leave it, Goblet. That spirit will serve us well in the past to come. Gonna make one thing clear, I'll consider myself your underling. Very well, we and those of the Bites and Well have already agreed to form an equal alliance. An alliance? Who exactly did you make that with? Our master has also joined us in Upper Earth. Say what? You did well, nay Mohan. Lord Poseidon was correct to place his trust in the extra 13. Seems you fell short of your objective, however. Odin of Poseidon of Pentagonia World and Drake Luft of Bice and Well. Now that these two have sworn an alliance, the curtain has risen on a new stage for this planet. The conflict has just begun. I expect great things from you all. So this Pentagonia world exists in a completely different star system? Yeah, my friends and I are from there. We got sent here somehow. I did search using the NUNG's database, but I can't find any matching star systems with humanoid inhabitants. Guess that means there's no way for us to get back. Unfortunately, yes, at least for the time being. Very sorry we can't help you. That's why Poseidon decided to just take this planet over. Wonder how many got sent here from Pentagonia. People and heavy metals, I mean. It was enough of a surprise seeing people from Bison Well pop up again. Now we've got people from another star system in the mix. Sho, do you know anything about what sent you and the others from Bison Well here? Well, I think the Aura Road opened back up when I was fighting the Drake Army over the Pacific. And then you all vanished from Upper Earth, yes. I don't remember anything like that. Next thing I knew, I was back up here and a year had gone by. I see. It's all a big mystery. I'm not a fan of mysteries. No sense worrying about what we don't know. Just gotta play with the hand we've been dealt. That's true. The problem is the folks from Bison Well and Pentagonia World are teaming up to start a whole new war. These are the Information Division's images of Bison Well's forces. That's the Will-Wisps, which means Drake's up here too. I've heard of him, Drake Luft, an ambitious man who spread war across Bison Well. Sounds a lot like what Odin Poseidon, leader of the force we ran today, did on Pentagonia World. Kiao, my comrades, and I all fought against Poseidon's rule. From how things are playing out, I think it's fair to assume he's here too. Probably. A couple of power-hungry madmen like them meet and the world domination's going to be next on their list. We wanted them up here. They should get back in the basement and stop bothering us. That's not how it works. Bison Well and Upper Earth are closely linked. Linked? What's that got to do with anything? Our leader, Queen Celia Laplana, explained it. Basically, wars in Upper Earth influence Bison Well and vice versa. So the war from here caused fighting to spread across Bison Well, which led to the Aura machines being sent here, which then aggravated wars in the Upper Earth even further. So if we don't stop it at the source, the cycle of fighting continues. That's how we took down Drake and got rid of the Aura machines, so we could bring peace back to Bison Well. But now war's brewing all over again. So after he disappeared, humanity brought its fighting to an end. Countless lives were lost in the process, but the Earth finally cast off its chains of hatred. So that's how that war ended. So I believe we can escape the vortex of conflict that consumes Upper Earth and Bison Well. Thank you for your reassurance, Representative Eshka. I think I can see some sort of light now. Dabi, you think Patagonia's caught up in that cycle too? What makes you think that? Poseidon and this Drake person just met, just like you and Sho did, but I don't think that's a coincidence. There's something that... I want to do my part to stop this whole mess at its root. Well, hold on a sec. Let's worry about getting food in our bellies and a roof over our head first. No need to worry, Kiao, we can offer you both of those. Wait, really? On this giant battleship? The Advent isn't actually a battleship, it's a mobile city-state. It functions as its own independent nation. Traveling the world trying to improve it in any little way we can. Yeah, though we do keep running into creeps who shoot at us wherever we go. Like those guys from Patagonia, they aimed at the A Advent for no reason. Maybe they got information about the A Advent from somewhere and wanted to add to their forces. But never mind that, you saying you'll take us in? Yeah, a sentence, but more than that, I'm asking you to lend your strength to the Advent. Tell us what you want specifically. From the sound of it, the people of Pentagonia and Bison Well arrived here at slightly different times. If you come with us, we may run into others from your world. Okay, deal. Look forward to fighting under your Representative Eshka. Dop, are you really okay signed up just like that? Positive. If we throw in with these guys, we maybe get caught up in a fight that has nothing to do with us. The fight will have everything to do with us if we join this nation. There's your backwards logic again. Every time you pull that crap, I end up hurting. And you gonna leave, Kiao? Well, I mean, well, no need to worry. They're not bad people. Besides, we can't do this alone. We're gonna need comrades to take out Poseidon. I think this is the perfect opportunity. The Advent will give us exactly that. You're gonna keep gunning for Poseidon, huh? That's the plan. Oh man, okay, whatever. Seems this is what I signed up for when I joined the Rebels. Guess I can lend you guys my skills as a mechanic. We appreciate your assistance, Kiao. I'll start with the stack I took from the Poseidon forces. Can you actually use that heavy metal? Not the way it is now. I grabbed a buster launcher to go with it, but that's busted too. Mechanic's intuitions tell me I could turn that broken mess into something incredible, though. Show what you will. Show what will you and Chum do? Well, what's the matter, Show? This all seems simple to me. Guess we're working with you for now, Representative Eshka. In return, we'll lend you whatever support we can for finding your allies. Looks like we'll be hanging out together, Chum. Yeah, this is great, Lilith. Matching Chum and Lilith's dolls. What's that? Well, there was this doll of Chum a while ago that sold like crazy. Eshka, we could provide the trend, make a Lilith doll to go that with. That could be a good revenue source for the A Advent. Wait, what? Don't mind, Chum. We've got to help out the A Advent however we can. One hell of a break, Miss Eshka. The A Advent's gonna be rolling in cash thanks to you two. Why is that? If you wish to rule, revel with the fairies. What? There's an old saying from a Pentagonia world. Lucky us, we got 2 fairies here with us. We'll be ruling in no time. So let's work together as we continue the A Advent's journey. And out into space soon. Various space team groups have sent invitations to the A Advent, including one from Supreme Commander Char Aznable of Neo Zeon. Are you serious? The actual Red Comet? We're about to have a lot on our plate, huh? So you got plenty to do. To all of our new comrades, welcome aboard. Yao joins the assist crew.
これからの戦いのために万全の準備を。ではカスタマイズを始めましょう。
Alright, so all we got at the moment is the Elgine. I'm guessing the mech that he stole will be upgraded to the Elgine Mark II later on in the story. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and wrap things up here for tonight.
今回の任務はここ
That's
ま
it
で。
for today's mission. Make sure you take a break, players. You've
あれ
earned it.
何
Not
考
gonna
え
yell
て
what's
ん
the
だ
big
よ
idea
と
out
か
of
言
this
わない
time.
の
Huh?
前は
The other time you were like, I won't let you end your game here.
昔のことは言うなよ。
You have ancient history like that.
それ
お疲れ様でした。
I like how they're even referencing the previous the suspend skits from previous games. That's cute. But yeah, let's go ahead and find someone to raid, shall we? Let's see, who's live right now? Eh,
迫られた選択は破滅へのサイン混沌の世界へと
let's go raid Roomba, why not?
飲み込まれるのさ一にデッドライでそうここは宇宙と余分なのコロシアム命かけたサバイブさあ変われ青き翼広げつけて行くぞチェンジチェンジ熱く僕だけ聞こえるぜ平和を願う人々の声が俺を最強にするのさ泣けるぜ信じ合える
Golden posted to island or a pillars, oh my. But yeah, I'd like to thank you all very much for watching. Super appreciate it. And hopefully, I'll see you all back here tomorrow night for what I think is going to be the next season of Mecha Break. Not entirely sure, jury's still out on that one. Bye!
太鼓から蘇り